Hi, today I should be talking to you about two NFTs which are a trend that is actually I actually see on the Solana blockchain, and this probably is across the different blockchains, but on Solana blockchain in particular, I have noticed that there are a number of NFTs that are coming out which have utilities associated with gambling or gaming, as the case might be. Things like casinos and horse racing and the like. I actually did one prior to this on the Cardano blockchain, which was to do with horse racing. But this is a bit different, and this particular NFT is one that has a number of utility features that are associated with it, not just the gaming aspect of it. And by gaming, I don't mean the gaming in regard to things like Fortnite or Roadblocks. I mean the other kind of gaming that has to do with gambling. So the side docs are a group of 4,445 NFTs, I think, that are going to be launched. But I'll have a look and see. Let me see, 4,454, sorry, they're going to be launched on the 30th. And what this is an interesting project is that you find out that these guys have already launched an NFT collection before of 777 pixelated docs, and this is what it looks like. Now you can see it on the Magic Eden platform, and you can see how well the flow is doing, and you can see that there are 40 of them of the 777 launch. So that is a fantastic ratio out there. You know what happens when there is less supply, the demand goes up. Now, why is this very important? It's very important because it gives you an insight into how well the actual NFTs from this team will do. There's actually something called a doc racing, which I think is actually on their website. So when you go to their website, you can have a look and see what this actually entitles you to. So this is the first collection that they did, which got sold out, 777 pixelated docs, 77% secondary market, and royalties to holders. So now it's generation one that I'll be talking to you about. But before we get there, let's see what that gives you. So that gives you something access to something called Duke Racing, I think. Where is that? Yeah. All side docs holders will get free entry into the casino, but we'll come to that anyway. Holders will receive a share of the casino profits only. Yeah, only PX777 holders will benefit from our notorious Duke races. So I don't know what Duke races are, but obviously you benefit from that. And this I'm showing you because of what is to come with these NFTs that are coming up in a few days' time on the 30th. Now, what I'll say is this: the side docs is going to give a token, I believe, and it's going to be called a. Let me see what's it going to be called. It's going to be called yeah. Hold your side doc to generate Duke tokens daily. After launch, Duke will be backed by Solana in a liquidity pool, and Duke will have real value and be tradable on a DEX. So that's what you get. So the other feature you get with this is Duke can be used to gamble in the casino and to purchase future mints and merchandise. We've partnered with OpenSea. They'll create merch in the metaverse and in real life. So you can look really nice in the metaverse and have the same corresponding merchandise in the real world. We've partnered with Dark Block, and they enable us to provide our NFT holders with exclusive content via the decentralized protocol for unlockables. Now, they are also going to be, let me see, what else are they going to do? What else is they going to do with this token? Now, that's the team, and you can see they're all doxed, so which is pretty good, which is always a very good sign. And they're verified by Civic Pass, so also you know you're dealing with people that are well known and will actually be able to hold themselves up. So we have officially partnered with V, and will be appearing in the metaverse in January. So currently we are in discussions with and evaluating Solana metaverses. Upon making our selection, we'll purchase land NFTs, and all side doc holders will own a percentage of this land. So which is pretty good. So this is all the utility you get. So you can see that it's quite an interesting NFT because it is one that comes with a good amount of utility. Also, the artwork looks pretty nice, and I think that it's going to be one that will actually be a nice enough looking NFT that people will want to get into it, even if the utility is not one that they might be interested in. So I think in many ways this is going to be a good NFT to get involved with. The other aspect of this that I think is really important is that it's going to be launching on the Magic Eden Launchpad. Now there is a bit of disparity in the way it's or the time it's going to be launching because it says on here it's going to be launching at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will not look at this. I'll go to the Discord, and I think that on the launchpad it's actually saying at 8 p.m. Maybe that's 8 p.m. UTC and Eastern Standard Time of. Let's have a look. Side docs, yeah. Yeah, so it's 8 p.m. UTC and 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So that's when it's going to be. Now, it's going to be launching on the Magic Eden Launchpad. And what I will say to you is you have to be there on time. Magic Eden Launchpad offers two big advantages. One, because it's the Magic Eden Launchpad, it has a number of visitors already coming to it. So there's always a big drive and a big number of people ready to mint. And so typically they sell out very quickly. So you have to be there at the right time to mint and connect. An advantage of the Magic Eden Launchpad, I don't know if it's very easy for bots to actually infiltrate it yet. I'm sure they'll be trying, and I bet they will soon get their hands in there. But at this point, I'm not sure how many of them can get in there. So it guarantees you a fairer minting opportunity. I'll leave a link down below for the Magic Eden Launchpad, and you can actually go and have a look at this. Now, the second project I shall be looking at is one that is going to be launching a bit later, and the good thing about this one as well is the fact that it is also going to be launched on the Magic Eden Launchpad, and it's called Suites, and it's not launching for a while yet. It's going to be launching in January, I think the 9th of January. When we go, this is their Twitter page, and you can see what it looks like. Now, it looks very interesting because this is what I think is a video of what a switch would look like, and you can see if you're an NFT holder, it's very akin to what will happen within the metaverse, and I think you should be very mindful of that because what it looks like is that you're going to be able to go into particular suites and hang out with other NFT holders, and these NFT holders might be from a particular club or the same club, or they will have different suite categories, and I'll show you what the categories look like. You can also watch sports in there, and you can also put wagers and bets on this, which is very similar to what I've just showed you in regard to side docs, in that there is actually betting involved in here. So the actual suites, and this is a screenshot, come to your Twitter page by all means and have a look at it. And the actual suite is divided into 44 will be owner box suites, 444 will be executive suites, and 4,444 will be club suites. Now, in terms of the whitelist, I think you have to own some kind of NFT to be able to print or to mint in the NFT whitelist. And I think there's an indication on here where you see the fills. I can't remember what NFTs are. When I have a look at the website, I'll have 1 second. So we're on the website right now, and we can see what is going to be minted. So you have 4,932, and you have the divisions, the club suites, and the executive suites, and the other suites. The primary difference between each suite is the maximum occupancy. So I'm not too sure if you will be able to what would be termed as the ones which will be the rare ones, whether the ones that have enable you have more people in them or less people in them because of exclusivity. And this is what you get. With the whitelist, you have to be owners of the stylish studs or the fine fills. And these were NFTs that were launched prior to this, and I'm not too sure if there's some sort of affiliation between these guys who have created this and those and these actual horse related NFTs. Right. So the project roadmap is pretty interesting. Idea generation and market research. So it's all in phases. So you can all actually come here and have a look at it and see. But one thing I have to say again is this is a Docs team, and that is fantastic. Docs teams are always good because they tend to be ones that people can actually relate to and know that they can actually get some kind of what's what I'm looking for. If you actually say you're going to do something, then you actually get it done. So they will actually commit to the projects that they actually have put their names behind. And I believe that these are their LinkedIn profiles, so you can actually go and have a look at them. There's also going to be tokens, I believe, from what it looks like here, and the total supply will be 4,444 million tokens, and I believe that one suite will be equals to one TBD US, so one suite will be equals to $1. So you can buy the tokens. I'm not too sure what the tokenomics is going to be like, and rounds include seed, strategic, and public sales. So maybe there'll be 20%, 88 million suites. I'm not sure how this is going to be divided, whether it's going to be a case that the first round will be done and the second round will be done and the third round will be done. But one thing is obvious, you can actually get the tokens and get NFTs to get yourself involved in this. Now, play to earn, win sweet tokens without wagering. So this is how to get sweet tokens, the ones that are actually being sold there, and you can compete in sports team betting contests within the suites and win real prizes without wagering. The higher the participants, the higher the rewards. So free to try, free to play sports betting contests with sweet token awards to winners, and play to earn, log in and complete fun and simple achievements for extra sweet tokens. So that's good. And more games added over time. So these are the things that will earn you the sweet tokens, and as you can see, the sweet tokens have value. Now, I think that as well as the first one I showed you, this is a project which, because it entails you having to go in and hang out in a space that is more akin to what the metaverse is. I think that you will be, it might be a while. I'm not too sure how long this project is going to take to actually fully develop. It might be one that might take a while, but I think it's definitely worth looking at and worth buying into because it has the potential to be one of these projects that actually holds its value. And it's actually launching on the Magic Eden Launchpad. And like I said to you prior to this about the side docs, when you launch on the Magic Eden Launchpad, it's a very good indication that you'll be able to sell out pretty quickly. So you can see here the suites will be a featured launch on the Magic Eden Launchpad, date 9th of January 2022, 6:59 ET or 11:59 UTC. So that's pretty late for people who live in other parts of the world. In the United States, it's going to be at 6:59. So Eastern time. So that is sweet for you. And these are the two projects I'll be talking to you today about. Now, I've hit 1,000 subscribers. Thank you very much, guys. I really appreciate this. Please, I'm trying to get to 1,200 as an estimate, very conservative estimate. Give me a thumbs up if you like my video, a thumbs down, and it's very good for the interaction, and it shows YouTube that I am actually getting a number of people interested in the video. Please comment, put in any information you want, ask questions, and I'll reply. And I'll see you in the next video. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.